And bam! How's it going, family? How's it going? Once again, it's the Xerox Twins going live for the bereaved, sick, and shut in. Bruh, we always got something going. What do we have going on today?
Man, listen, this is Wednesday night. Y'all know what happened on Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? The best live ever.
Best live ever.
What we love, we laugh.
And we
learn how to live our best lives together, man. Tonight, again, we're going to have a dynamic show, man. Listen,
man,
Twin and I told you that we was going to bring on the best, the very best, and nothing but the best. And again, we promise. And hey, man, we're about to deliver.
Deliver what we promise.
Bro, man, listen, first of all, we are in the midst of Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mardi Gras, man. You know what I'm saying? Fat Tuesday was off the hook last night. Big ups to Gouda.
Gouda man.
My boy Gouda, man. You know what I'm saying? From Oklahoma.
My girl, don't take no.
Yes, it did, man. Listen, again, a big up to him, man. Much love and respect to him and his partner as well, man. Southern Soul. And speaking of Southern Soul,
man, that's
family, hey, man, we got some, boy, listen.
In the midst of it.
Right. Twin and I, again, has gained some favor from the Southern Soul community.
Exactly.
And hey, man, we want to thank all of them. Man, listen.
All they participate.
First of all, family, y'all already know that we dedicate this show to my beloved daughter. Let me see that right quick, bro.
That's where it goes.
To my beloved daughter, Tonisha Danae Harris, and of course, I'm Antonio Dean Harris. This is my baby, also known as, you know what I'm saying, Tone Capone. That is, you know what I'm saying, Tone Capone, right? She loves her daddy so much, she wants to be just like him. But anyway, family, hey, again, what we have going on, man, listen, bro, I'm not even gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let Mr. D, Derek Simmons, DS Sound,
let him know what's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Let you know and see what's going on, man.
Man, this be the biggest event of the year.
Man of the year, man.
Yeah, that's a year.
You know what I'm saying?
It's something you should not, you better not miss.
Better not miss. Go ahead.
Mobile, Alabama, get ready for the biggest Southern Soul Blues show in the world. Green Flame Music Festival 2026. Going down Saturday, April 11th at Mobile, Alabama. Starring Tucker. King George.
Said I gotta leave, baby. Gotta get away somehow. Gotta find me somewhere.
EJ Jones.
Gas station, love station.
Big Pokey. Mike Clark.
They don't like it, but I'ma keep on. Come on. They don't like it.
FPJ.
Y'all finna pull me up some more, baby.
Jeter Jones.
I like them girls in the town, girl. Down in the country.
S. Dot.
Horses in the stable. I love the way you ride.
Young Guy.
You find your woman that can make us home.
Nephew Jones.
I said, this my time, carry on.
Fat Daddy.
I'm with a little country girl. Oh, she has some good loving.
The flyer that's on there. Much love, family. Man, we getting it on. That is a must not miss show.
Must not miss.
Must not miss show.
You know what I'm saying? Again, family, we're here doing our thing. Man, boy, y'all just seen it. Big up to Miss Tenora. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing as well. Hey, not only that, bro, we got to give some shout outs to some of OG Realist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't forget Shaka the Dumb.
Shaka the Dumb, man. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Boy, listen here. We got some people that's going down the court. But make sure that you look up Miss Tenora. How many y'all got the number? What's the number? 495. I'll give it to you in here in just a second, man. Hey, 29 has been giving the blessing to be able to go and go and check out some of the things down there
The festivity
in Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
Of course, hey man, don't miss the bus, man. Come ride with us, Xerox Twins. Y'all look at the number right there on your screen. Y'all look at it. Give her a call because hey, man, y'all already know, man. We are the livest to ever live.
The livest ever live.
And we're gonna show y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to prove that, right? And so again, make the trip. It's in April, 10, 11, and 12. Y'all make sure that y'all, man, get up and get out. Hey, we're gonna be on the bus. I believe we might stop in Louisiana.
Man, it's a great restaurant.
Man, listen,
highly recommend. Wait. Highly recommend. I had to use my high voice.
Right.
Y'all don't get my jokes.
And we never will. But anyway, again, much love and respect. Again, thank you, Miss Tenora. Man, boy, listen, bro, I am excited, man. Hey, man, y'all know what? Twin and I, we will be on stage, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna tell you what we're gonna do yet. But hey, man, you got to get down there to see it.
Yes.
Again, all the way live, Xerox Twins will be in Mobile, Alabama. Make sure that you get your bus ride.
You got to ride out there with us. It's going to be a great connival.
Right.
A carnival.
Hey, man, bro.
On wheels, man.
Listen again. Bro, man, we got behind us, man. Rewind that right quick, man.
Let's see what we got.
Family, man, listen.
Reset this all together.
We are in for a show tonight. Again, much love and respect to all of you guys. Man, listen, make sure that you like, share, and follow all the Xerox Twins social media. That means follow, share, the likes, the loves, the hearts. Man, listen, all of that makes a big difference in our social media. And hey, man, if we share ourselves, all we ask of you is for you to share us as well. You can subscribe to Xerox Twins as well. Man, listen, hey, man, because we got coming on, again, some resources that's going to change your life. If we don't change your life, ain't no sense in us being in it. But we going to do that, right? With every information, all the information that we bring to you. Those who we present to you, these are people that we stand behind 120%, right? 10% from me and that other 10 from him, right? That a little extra. But anyway, again, we are here to make sure that you guys know what's going on here in the Metroplex and abroad. Tonight, we're bringing on one individual that is world renowned. Again, listen, bruh, this individual is so humble, man, that, man, it's hard for him to understand how much we love him. But listen, we're going to allow him to introduce himself. Why, bro?
Man, we got to allow him to introduce himself because he knows himself better than we know him.
It's right.
Therefore,
but tonight, again, we're going to allow him to introduce himself. What's up, brother? Man, tell us who you are and why you're here.
Good to see you again. Great to see you. My name is Tony Malbier. I'm a bass player, was the musical director for Male Waiters. So I played with several artists that you might hear on the radio. There's so many to call. Let's just give you a few, but that's basically who I am. Been doing this music career over 30-some years and traveling the world with some major artists that you hear every day. And that's mostly my background.
Man, you mentioned Male Waiters. What's one of the major songs that most people would know you that you played the background?
I'm playing on mostly a lot of his major hits. The one they do every day is that you hear every day is Got My Whiskey, which I'm playing bass on that. So been a long journey with him for years.
Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Male Waiters, bro.
Male Waiters,
making it happen.
Tony, man, again, man, you said you the name. I mean, it's unlimited of who you played with. Can you tell us a few of them, man? Let us, because people they need to know how vast and how deep,
how extensive,
right, you are as an artist, man. And we again, we respect you to the utmost, and others should as well. But again, man, let them know what the experiences that you had, man, and with who.
Oh, well, the journey goes back, man, to the age of 16 when I started my career. As you can see, I have some of my. Yes. As you can see, I have some of it on my wall here. I have Marvin Cease, which I'm playing on his latest CD. This.
Oh wow!
This is Marvin Cease last CD that came out. I'm playing on this whole album. My name is on here. So want to check that out.
Right.
That is awesome, man.
So I mean, is that a new album, Tony? Is it?
Yeah, this is the latest one he did, and the last one that he done.
Wow.
Yeah, he sang my name in one of the songs called "I'm Coming Home to You."
I'm coming home to you, man. Yes. Actually, say your name.
Yes.
What? How do you find that? Or is it out there, or are they in production, or been there? How do we find it?
You can order this at Malaco Records.
Malaco.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you might can find it at a record store probably close to here. You know, just check your local record shops around town. You know,
Forever Young Records.
You might can find it. Yeah.
Right.
So I like to share that. So this. It's a nice CD, man. Check it out. So this is last one. This is the last one he did. So it was a pleasure for him to ask me to play on this one.
Man, yeah. As a matter of fact, for those that don't know, Marvin Cease was the one to come out with the song "Candy Liquor."
Right.
Right.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. So I worked with him on that, and that was a nice project. You know. So he's one of them. Then I have Willie Clayton. I was his musical director. I have Keith Sweat, which I work with. I work with the Temptations. Ollie Wilson. Yes. I work with Ollie Wilson, Treat Her Like a Lady. Man, it's just so many, man. The Manhattans.
Manhattan.
I have Lenny Williams. Floyd Taylor. Jay Blackfoot, Lisa Sell, man, there's just so many. I don't want to leave nobody out. Stan Mosley, the Shylights. I started with the Shylights out of Chicago.
Wow, man.
Man, so I work with someone, so many artists up out of Chicago with Shaka, The Emotions. And the list goes on and on, man.
Man, you just mentioned Floyd Taylor. TJ Hooker Taylor's on his way to Fort Worth here soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. So he'll be here in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good dude, cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We met him and what have you, man. Tell us a little bit about the industry, Tony. Man, we know, man, you've been there for so long. Tell us a little bit about how it was being young. And coming in that, I'm quite sure the world was, it was bigger than your eyes at that time. And you travel. I'm quite sure that you're well traveled. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Oh, yeah. When I started traveling, man, at the age of 16. And I never looked back from that day on when I started my journey with Tyrone Davis, which took me around the world from just watching TV, like being on Apollo. Watching it, but actually playing the Apollo, and it was amazing. My first major shows was with James Brown, Luther Vandross, Evan Champagne King, all touring together.
Wait.
Yes.
Slow down.
Man.
Don't tell me you've been with the infamous James Brown.
Yes.
Wow.
Man,
Explain On the One to me. Because a lot of people don't know James Brown was a little different in his arrangement. What is On the One?
Well, it's like a groove and it's like a funk, man. You stand right there in the pocket, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you let the music flow, man, so it can feel you. You can feel it, you know, you can feel like a heartbeat, you know what I mean? And it's you just groove, man. You know, you just groove it, man. You know,
just groove.
Keep it right there on the one, you know.
Okay, then On the One.
Oh, everything's on the one, man.
Oh wow.
So basically you playing what you feel. Each instrument was playing what they feel at that On the One.
Yeah, but you stand in the pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you just like, you're grooving, man. You know, and like you're grooving.
Wow, awesome. Let's we're gonna play some name that tune for a minute. Play a little something that you played, man, that would probably be more popular to the
mainstream.
Right, and let's see if we can figure that thing out, man.
Okay, here we go.
Got my whiskey.
Boy, look at here.
That is awesome.
Wow.
That bass line, that starts the whole song.
But you know what, man? That for me, that's when you knew that you was in the juke joint, man.
Exactly.
You knew without a shadow of a doubt, man, that hey, man, but we doing this thing, we in this thing, man. It's time to party, man, and dig these blues, man. Again, so where are some places that you found yourself, man, and be like, man, I'm way here.
Well, you know what, man, when I did the Apollo in New York, and watching it as a little boy, and to actually play there, it blew me away. And when you walk down the hall and you see all the celebrities on the wall that you actually on the show with every week. So, you know, every week I'm on the show with a different artist. So I might be on the show this week with the Whispers, Teddy Pendergrass, you know, Stylistics. So every week, man, it was a different lineup. And so,
wait a minute, Tony. So hold up, Tony. Are you saying that you was a regular on the show?
Yes. Man. Every week we travel, and the lineup is different every weekend. Every weekend.
That is amazing. So did you get to meet the beautiful Kiki? What was her name? Shepherd.
Yes.
Man, ain't that something, man? Yeah. You know, Kiki was right here from Ennis, Texas, man. That's where she's from. You know what I'm saying? Made it all the way to the Apollo, right? Man. But fantastic, man. So you was more or less it was a continuous thing for you guys.
Oh yes, because at that particular time I was working with Tyrone Davis, so I had a chance to experience a lot working with him, and that's where it started. Well, it started with the Chi-Lites, but when I got with him, everything just took a whole big turn, you know.
Wow.
And so from there, my journey just went on, you know, and I didn't look back. From one artist with him, I started playing with every major artist, and when he passed away, every major artist would call. And when I go with the next artist, if they pass away, the next one will call me, and it just kept going on and on and on like that. And to, you know, like a lot of the greats are gone now. And now you got the new school, and it's not like in our era where it came from, you know, will be put down, you know. Like I said, I got a chance to play on a lot of major hit songs that y'all hear every day, you know.
Wow.
You know, so, you know, I'm blessed, man, you know, and you know, it all started for me as a young boy out of Chicago, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I
was gonna ask you, you know, so many people called you, you know, after Tyrone Davis. Were you set up like a free agent, and like you didn't have an agent so you can maneuver whenever you want to, go when you want to? How did that part work, you know, with management and things like that?
Well, we basically was set up at the record company, you know, so it was easy to get in contact with us. And so we can really bid ourselves out, you know. So many people wanted us at the time, you know, so we had to weigh our options. And then there's another thing is if you can afford, you know, if you can afford what you wanted, you know,
Okay.
they have a lot to do with it too, you know. Has a lot to do with it.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
It's a production.
Yeah. What I've noticed, you know, through growing and paying attention to the music is Malaco Records. Did it cover quite a bit of the blues scene that back then?
Yes, it covered a lot of the greats, man. You know,
Mhm.
mostly everybody was on that label there, or been there at one point of a time. Because I mean, we was at Columbia for a time too, before Tyrone came to Malaco. So they switch around, you know, for the best deals, you know. But Malaco would get a lot of people started, the newcomers. They would get a lot of them started. But we came from the old school, so Columbia was big because that's the same label Earth, Wind, and Fire was on, and Emotions and stuff like that. Khan. So we came from that label first, you know, before you come down to the Chili circuit. You know what I'm saying? As they say.
Right. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. So that's a big difference. So Tyrone was on so many different labels before he came to Malaco. I think that was probably his last one. But he was on so many other labels before that.
Right. You mentioned that you guys did some music for someone. I guess they wasn't in the group, but remember you was telling us about it. What was that song?
Oh, we did the Casper Slide.
Boy, look at here.
Yeah, that's the Tyrone Davis band. Matter of fact, he say the name in the song. He said the Platinum Band. That's us.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Clap one time, two times stomp, but what else? Yeah.
Yes, that's the band. That's the Tyrone Davis band. That's my band.
Wow.
And matter of fact, when we did that song, he asked us, he wanted us to make a song for a aerobics class. That's what he wanted it for. So when we did that, that's what it was for. We didn't know that the song was going to take off. And it switched, man. We stopped playing it on the radio in Chicago, and it makes you know, man, it came to be a #1 hit, man. This guy was just I used to go to parties with the guy when I was young. We used to go to Stepper Set, you know, Chicago stepping.
Right.
Stepping, man. I started stepping like I was 14 years old. And Casper is a stepper too. So he used to be stepping, man. So he just was doing aerobics classes. And we did the song, man. It took off. So it took a turn. And
wow.
And from that was his first project. That was his first project. So, hey,
right.
man,
So I guess it really did.
Yeah.
Chris Claus.
Yeah. It took off, man. That was great for him.
Right. So tell me this, in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
We got, you know what I'm saying? What you say, was Shaka Khan from Chicago?
Yes, South Side. Everybody from the South Side. Emotions from the South Side. Jerry Butler. I mean, there's so many greats, man. You know, R. Kelly.
Wow.
You know, R. Kelly from the South Side. You know,
right? Tell us a little bit about the Chicago scene, man. As far as with music, what is this something different? Do you hear y'all? Do you do you notice and know who from there and what have you?
I mean, you have a lot of people. I mean, that came out of there. You know, the greats. You got the Dells,
right?
You know the Dells. You know, I jam with them. You got Stan Mosley, which he was one of the Shy-Lights.
Right.
Man, I can go back and back, man.
I hear you, man.
That right there is awesome.
Again, we're here again. Best live ever. What we love, we laugh, and we learn how to live our best lives together. Hey, man, all we do is ask you guys to share who we are, push the likes, the loves, and what have you, man. We got Mr. Tony over here. Man, he picked up that bass and man,
at age 16.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And y'all heard him, but I heard him plucking, pulling and plucking just a while ago as well. Again, family, we do this, man. We bring on the resources, right? We bring on the information, the businesses, or what have you.
The philosophy.
Right, in order to you, for you to live your best life, and that's what we're about, and what have you. Tony, you mentioned R. Kelly, man. Again, I remember stepping into the 90s. I think was his first album. I was in California when someone told me that it was this young guy R. Kelly was going to come out. Of course, Twin and I, we a little bit in the industry as well, and so being up there and being in the halls of Capitol Records in Arista and all that old stuff, I heard of R. Kelly even before anybody heard him over the airwaves, right? Of course, he was with the group at that time, but and I believe he promised them one album. But beyond that, man, Step in the Name of Love. Man, listen, we're gonna talk about that, but first, I want to bring in our next guest because we want to know what it was like before and after that song there. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey everybody. What's
Man,
going on?
listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't introduce our celebrities. Why, bro?
Man, we gotta let the celebrities introduce themselves because they know themselves better than we know them.
Man, tell us who you are and why you're here, man.
I'm Ken Holden, originally from Chicago, Illinois. I was checking out the show early, talking with my man Tony. I know him well. The Chicago stepping thing, man. It's that's what I do.
Man, what you do? Boy, look at here. Tony was just sharing with us a little bit about his career and what have you. And he named a few people that's epic. Man. It is epic.
Wow.
But he mentioned Mr. R. Kelly. And I want to ask you, of course, we know that you guys grew up, you know what I'm saying, dancing and that was your environment, period. Tell me a little bit about how you was introduced to dance and how, if anyway, did Step in the Name of Love change that for stepping?
Okay, well, like Tony said, coming up in Chicago, that was the dance that we did coming up, in all the places, the high school sock ops, things of that nature when we were younger. And as we got older, it evolved, more people started coming into the dance and it became a thing of new school and old school or that type of thing, which is just one dance to me.
Right.
But when R. Kelly came into play, I think that was like in 1994 or 93 with that song, Step in the Name of Love. And in actuality, that was just that he gave back to Chicago to give it a theme song. All the people, if anyone's seen the video, a lot of it's choreographed, and a lot of that choreograph was done by a great stepper named Andre Blackwell, who instructs today. But a lot of that was choreographed. There were a few original steppers in the video, but it was just to introduce the world on that type of level. Like I say, I've been stepping since 1972. And, the transition, as it evolved, and more artists start to come into play with it. You got like artists now, like the Darnell Jones is the music lover, Carmichael Music Lover. They make those type of songs that has that type of groove to it. And like I say, being in Chicago and being in other places, the radio markets are different. So some songs we would hear, like what they play in the South, we hear them up north, but some songs we hear up north, they would play in the South. So the markets are different. But when R. Kelly came into the play with it was just basically a theme song with it, and people roll with it from that. But the real stepping songs are, oh wow, from some of those same artists that Tony played with, and a few other people from Chicago had Earth, Wind and Fire. It's stepping. The music musicality of it all, it's a groove, because a lot of the songs too would be played on the B side of the album, songs that people would never hear. You know,
Right.
so a lot of stuff that we stepped to was on the B side. You know, when we had LPs back in the day, there would be an A side and a B side.
Exactly.
And the A side will mostly have the #1 hits on it. But on that B side, we would play the B side. And then we would find those unique songs that had that particular type of groove to it that you can step to.
Right.
So, you know, R. Kelly, you know, his influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all R&B. It's, you know, rhythm and blues. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah. Before we go any further, I'm gonna go back to that.
Okay.
Don't let me forget. I want you to explain. You say you started in '72, and you mentioned really quick and fast a sock hop. Can you explain to the audience what a sock hop was? And just explain that what a sock hop was. And at that time, you know what I'm saying?
At that time, a sock hop was a party that the high schools would throw. There were several high schools in the city of Chicago, like Mendo, and other places. You know, mostly high schools had their little sock hop. And everybody from different parts of town, wherever your school was, you know, then that's where you went into the sock hop. And that's when I first came into the era of stepping. In fact, I think it was back in '72, it was called bopping at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, it evolved into stepping from that. You know, but
did.
when we started stepping, like I said, I can remember I was 8th grade. And that was the first time I ever heard. I don't know if you ever heard this guy called Sam Chapman, but he's a DJ, a famous DJ out of Chicago, Illinois, and you know, he made the bridge. You know, he was bringing a lot of guys from different sides of town together that normally wouldn't get along. But like I say, that dance saved a lot of people's lives and made people get along together. You know, so. But the first time I witnessed Sam Chapman, I think it was up in 8th grade, and then we had it was my 8th grade luncheon, getting ready to graduate 8th grade, going to high school. But the high school,
you started, you really started dancing early. I wanted to illustrate the sock hop where you would wear socks, like shorts and socks, and you would dress up your socks with, you know, different rabbit foots and things like that. I just wanted to illustrate that me and Twin had the liberty.
Yeah, well, it changed over the time, because at the time, you know, they would throw the sock hops in the gym.
Right.
So they wouldn't want you to wear hard bottom shoes because it'll scar up the floor. You know.
That's it. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
You had to dance with your socks on.
Yeah,
that's it, man.
Man, that's you just hit it on the nose. That's what I was trying to get to,
man. Where
it originated and why. You just gave us the answer and the reasoning that went with it.
Right. Yeah. So this is our thing.
The R&B too.
This is our thing, man. This is why we love you guys so much, man. Yeah. We revere you because we need to know and understand the origin of things, right? In order for us to, first of all, to keep it the way that it is, or know why it was invented, it was thought of, or whatever, and know that and that reason, so that we can either keep it or we can discard it, right? And so again, man, thank you so much for that information, man. That's vast beyond the mind. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things when you know the root. You understand the fruit follow thereafter. The fruit is going to be there. You know what the fruit is. If you understand the roots, then you know the fruit. You follow me? So along with that, the R&B at that time was rhythm and blues.
Yeah.
So they had the blues on the front, which is the slow. And the rhythm was a little bit more fast on the B side. So that's what we got to understanding of R&B, why it was there. That's why y'all had different sounds on the B side.
Exactly. Because a lot of the music, you know, they was capturing that sound, but you know, they had to fill that album up. You know, they didn't. A lot of times it didn't get the radio play, but when we was stepping to it, that became a #1 hit to us.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, with that, let's see how the music man, Tony, with you realizing or y'all realizing that the B side was the one that was getting more of the
Yeah.
attention from the crowd. Tony, did you realize that, and did it change
Yes.
your way of conducting your particular points in your music?
Oh yes, a lot of people didn't know about that B side, man. The B side was really hotter than the real side, A side, man. Because I mean, you got to flip it over, man. Because y'all looking at the number one hit, but the real stepping stuff is be on the other side, man. People
Wow.
just didn't know that, you know. They just
Right.
didn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So with the stepping music, me and Twin, we listen to stepping music versus the music that we're used to listening to. And there is definitely a different vibe that comes with it. Tony, do you know the vibe? You know how they used to say two on the floor? That you remember the two on the floor, that disco? What they keep two on the floor? Back in the disco time?
Just
It
go
was
there.
definitely, huh?
I remember the disco times, but I remember the two on the floor particular song you're talking about.
What I'm saying is, disco had a different beat to it. They hit it twice in the floor. You follow me? A different beat. I think it was the rhythm of the music which made it disco.
Yeah.
You follow me? Do you know the difference between stepping music versus the music that we basically listen to?
Yes, it's a different. Yeah, it's a whole different tempo.
Okay, that's what
it's like when you hear in Dallas, you know, everybody want to step, but they just want to step to any song. Me, when I go out, I sit around for certain songs for the tempo. That I feel, because it's the tempo, and it's totally different than swing out music. I mean, you can step to it just to get a dance, but you're not going to get a real good dance. You know what I'm saying? Because the tempo is totally different, and people don't understand that the music for stepping is totally different, and they don't play it down here. They might play songs, but they do not play it. They do not really play Chicago stepping music.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, last week we was talking to some musicians or whatever. I mean, some DJs. 2 weeks ago, we was talking to some DJs, and they informated us on the tempos and how they watched the crowd, and according to the crowd participation, they would either speed up the same song or slow it down. You understand? Just to move and motivate the crowd through tempo. Yeah. So, you know, that right there is confirmation of what was said at that time. You know,
They doctor it up, man. So a lot of times they mixing stuff, they doctor it up. Sometimes they do a great job doing that, you know. But they do a lot of, you know, doctoring up. But where we come from is already set already. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna ask you guys about Kelly. Step in the Name of Love. How did that? Did it explode? Did it make Steppin' explode across the country to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
I would say. I would say it did. It brought a whole bunch of awareness to the dance itself.
Yes.
Because by him being the artist that he was, and
right,
and the hits that he was putting out. But it brought it to a sense where now the world, you know, because a lot of people are visual.
Right.
So when the video came out with the song, they got to see how the correlation went together. And then that's what kind of, if you ask me, I mean, it really, really did put Steppin' on the map all across the country in the United States.
Man, ain't that something, man? I'm going to ask you this. You know, first I want to give shouts out to Mr. Mike IDM, man. He's the prince. You know, Kelly said he's the king, but this is the prince of R&B, man. A good friend of ours, a lovely guy who's doing this thing. Man. Listen, man.
Mike IDM. I do music.
I do music. But anyways, family, I want to ask you this. With Swing Out, it used to be, my mom called it fast dancing. And then we start calling it Swing Out. What is it how did it go from bopping from you guys?
how did Chicago Steppin' get its name?
Well, Chicago Steppin' got his name from, like I say, the Godfather was the major DJ Sam Chapman. Steppin' originated from, it's a name. It came from boppers. And it was this guy that used to step. And when Sam saw him stepping, when he saw him dancing, and he said, "Go ahead, step on, Graper, step on." And from there on, Sam Chapman coined that phrase, stepping.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because I to my understanding, bopping was from Detroit and stepping was from Chicago. But I guess it's the same dance. It just evolved from the names just evolved. Am I correct with what you're saying?
Well, Detroit has a dance, what they call Detroit ballroom.
Okay.
There are some similarities. You know, just like with swing out in Chicago stepping, there are some similarities.
Some similarities.
But the patterns are different.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I concur with that.
Right. So tell me this.
And the thing with Detroit is, you know, hey, they right down there in Motown. So a lot of the artists, you know, were coming from and they had that sound. They had that sound, but we wasn't from too far from Detroit, you know, so yeah, for sure.
Right. Tell me a little bit about, because I hear and big ups to the truth. I call her the truth. What she said. No. You know what I'm saying? But 92. 92. Yeah, man, 100 locks. But yeah. Tell me, and she says that the vibe, even the dance, the atmosphere is different here with Steppin' than it is in Chicago. So she's a traveler. Right, so she's a traveler. Yeah. She said she'll hop on the plane at any time and just go by herself. How is that? Is it a difference? And how is it different to you guys?
I would say, yeah, it is a difference. Chicago is the mecca of Chicago stepping. And you know, you can step 7 days a week in Chicago and at various places and various clubs at the same time. There was no type of it was a love. It was a passion for it all. Now I see it as, I don't know, it's the love and the passion is not there for it. It's almost like it's a hustle and it's a money game. You know,
it's not like, it's not like when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
No. Like I say, I would question any instructor that teaches Chicago stepping. I would want to know, who did you pay to learn the dance? To learn that dance?
Wow, man, that right there.
And they couldn't answer that question because they didn't pay to learn it. Just like I did, and just like Tony did. We learned by watching.
Yeah.
I'm going to school. I mean, you gotta think about it. I started bopping in 1974.
Yeah.
When y'all call it stepping, I mean, it's bopping, really. So it's bopping. 74.
Wow.
So, but like now it's egos. It's deep, man. You know, and I just sit back and just look, you know. But it's a fun thing in Chicago. It never was no egos, no who's this and that. Everybody just did their own thing and go home, man, dressed to impress and have a great time.
Yeah, it was all about it was like it was all about the fun.
Yeah, we didn't judge each other and all that. We didn't have all this chaos what they got going on now. You know, it's not about that. That's what Chicago Steppin' is not about. It's about
you know, we've been having conversations about the dance community, period. And one of the reasons that you guys are on here as well, because we seek understanding, right? And so we seek understanding so that we can start making some changes. And I'm sure that all of us
changing back.
No,
are changing back.
Exactly.
Making changes or changing back.
Right. And so I think all of us would agree, like you say, Tony, that you know, it's the community of dance is disturbing
the way that it is.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, we need to start pulling and tugging and kind of letting people know that we're not pleased with a lot of things that's going on in the dance community. Period. What would be if one of you had a gripe or an assessment? What would be some of the things that you see that you would change from the way that it was and is?
Well, I see a lot of things. I think me and you talked about that topic before.
Okay.
When you're asking a woman, when you're dancing with them, they don't like you to show them nothing on the floor. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that, you know. So
okay, so let's revisit that. So you said so because, like you say, I'm one that believe that I don't. I believe that you learn. First of all, you learn on the floor, pure plain and simple.
Yeah.
But if you go to class, you learn your basics at class, and you learn how to dance on the dance floor, right? I'm one that believes that I don't teach you how to dance, but I do. I want to show you how to dance with me. And so when you say that they don't allow you to, it's, I guess, for them, it's not proper etiquette to be taught on the floor because of what they've been told.
Your instructors tell them.
Right. And not only that, I guess they feel as though they're embarrassed about it. I don't know what the reason for it, for not being able to tell someone, don't squeeze my hands, don't grab my hands, allow me to do that, or what have you. It's me teaching you or telling you how to dance with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like in a relationship, I'm a man and I'm going to teach you how to treat the man in me. And so again, I believe dance is a relationship.
I think they have a honor to their instructor.
Okay.
So they don't want to impede upon what has been taught because they don't know. You understand? They don't know the outcome of what you're showing them.
Okay.
So by them not knowing the outcome, they want to stay in sync with what they have learned thus far. You follow me? So they're reluctant because they don't want to cheat on their instructor. They want to hold on. This is what he showed me. This is what I learned. You understand? So I get the same situation as well. You know, I had a young lady to step on my foot several times. And I didn't have on no blue suede shoes. I had some yellow suede shoes on. You know, and the shoes wasn't the tension that arrived. The fact that she continued to step on my foot is what attention arrived. And so when I stopped to correct her, you understand, on stepping on my foot, she's like, well, this is the way I was taught. This is the way I've been learning. I say, well, that don't go with the dance. And so I say, well, let's move to the side and we're going to sit down. I was going to sit down with her so she can watch the dance floor. And I say, show me where you see that in the dance. Well, on the way moving from the dance floor, I was talking to her and saying, this is why me and Twin, we stop, assisting other instructors because we don't approve of how they are teaching the classes. Well, lo and behold, her instructor overheard me and she come over there and she was perturbed behind what she heard. And so she was like, well, what do you mean? Tell me what you're speaking about. I say, well, I didn't know she was the instructor at the time. I say, well, she's been shown something that is not part of the dance. And by that, she can't enjoy the dance with me. I'm not enjoying the dance dancing with her. She was like, well, I'm her instructor. And so after she said that, she started talking to the young lady, he don't know what he's talking about. This is how to do the dance. And sooner or later, you're going to know whatever I'm showing you is how it goes and so on, so on, so on. So, and, I wasn't I wasn't bothered by nothing that she was saying. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't bothered. It don't move me anymore, because when you know who you are, you follow me. Nobody can embarrass you for your own character.
Exactly.
You follow me? So I knew who I was. I didn't get mad. I didn't get angry. It was just I was frustrated with the dancer because I was trying to instruct her, show her on the floor how not to step on my foot. You understand? But she just felt like this is how I'm learning. This is what, you know. But for the most part, the instructor, she was perturbed behind what she heard, and she was, you know, ego, like you said, ego steps in the way, and you know, I had to deal with that. You know, as a matter of fact, later on that night, I was just trying to, you know, smooth everything over, and I went and asked the instructor to dance, you know, and she was like, "No, I'm mad at you. I don't want to dance with you." I was like, "Cool." So I went back to her student and got on the dance floor and danced with her student. Started doing what I instructed her to do. And quite naturally, she learned to dance in one song when she couldn't learn in 1 month.
Oh, good point. Good point, Twin.
So that's one thing about it. You know, me and Twin, we realized a long time ago that these instructors are keeping the students in the unknown so that they can continue to come trying to learn the known, to become unknown. You follow me? And when we learn that, you know, we feel like you're cheating the dance. You're cheating the dance, because this student could be on that dance floor and have the confidence to dance with anybody in 1 day. They should have it in 1 day. So,
good point. Good point. Because, you know, and a lot of times, you know, like I said, in the way that it's being taught now, right? Like I say, we didn't learn from a count, like I'm sure you guys didn't. You know, we learned on the fly.
Never heard of a count.
Yeah, we learned on the fly on the dance floor.
Never heard of a count in my life.
We learned dancing, you know, with people and watching other people and taking their moves. That's how we learn. The count, to me, is what's going to keep the students going back. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead. That what trips me out, man. This count stuff.
Time out. That's funny, man. Let me laugh this. Let me laugh this one now. Oh man, that was spot on. Yeah, bullseye, man, bullseye.
You know, and you know, and it is not the fault of the instructor, because I mean, they don't know themselves or what they're doing to the students.
Yeah, they only know what they know.
Right.
They only know what they know. But in a sense like that, like I said, I don't knock nobody hustle, whatever. But in the same token, it's like when you're trying to count this dance, there's certain moves in the dance that you just simply can't count. And when you learn these dances with counting, you're used to a cadence. So they're not listening to the music.
Wow.
What they hear,
they're not listening to the music. You're definitely right.
Because they learn how to, like you say, learn how to count. Hey, family, again, we're here, the best live ever. What we love, we laugh, and we learn how to live our best lives together. Of course, we got Tony and Ken, blessing us with their celebrity. Thank you so much, man, for joining us, guys. Hey, man, what we do, again, we do this, man, because we love our people. And we want you guys, first of all, to like, share, and follow all the Zip Rock Spin social media, man. Just push the share. Bro, did I say share?
Man, I think you did say share.
Man, y'all push the share, man. The likes, the loves, and what have you. The comments. We need your comments. We want to know, and we need a post on what we're doing on this show, man. Bro,
tell me about the trip that we got.
Man, listen, I ain't finna talk about it. I'm finna let, you know what I'm saying, DS Sounds do they thing.
Yeah.
And man, bring that thing up for us.
One more again.
You know what I'm saying, brother Derek?
Almost. Close, but no cook.
Mobile, Alabama, get ready for the biggest Southern Soul Blues show in the world. Green Flame Music Festival 2026. Going down Saturday, April 11th at Mobile, Alabama. Starring Tucker, King George,
I gotta leave, baby. Gotta get away somehow. Gotta find me somewhere.
EJ Jones,
Gas station, love station.
Big Pokey, Mike Clark,
They don't like it, but I'ma keep on. Come on. They don't like it.
FPJ,
I'm finna pull me up some more, baby.
Jeter Jones,
I like them girls in the town, girl. Down in the country.
S. Dot,
Horses in the stable. I love the way you ride.
Young Guy,
You find your woman that can make a home.
Nephew Jones,
I said, this my time, turn on.
Fat Daddy,
I'm with a little country girl. Oh, she has some good loving.
Xerox Twins, hey man, again, y'all make sure that y'all inbox us, whatever, tap us on the shoulder, send us a kite, a message in the bottom. Y'all see the number right there on the screen. Y'all get with Miss Tenora. Hey man, listen, Twin and I were
You'll be
invited.
on the
Man,
bus.
listen,
Don't miss the bus.
you know what I'm saying? Come ride with us. Xerox Twins, man, y'all already know we live. We all the way live, you know what I'm saying? In fact, yeah, we're the livest to ever live. Again, we got on our show tonight, man, our celebrities.
Mhm.
Big T, you know what I'm saying? I've heard, man, that you played on this show as well, man. Tell us a little bit about that experience, man,
Wow.
dealing with you know what I'm saying?
The greats.
Right, man, now, man, listen. Tony, I heard, man, we looking at thousands. I mean, we looking at close to 40, if not over 40 to 50,000 people, man, may be at this show.
Wow.
Man, tell us a little bit about that experience. This is our first time.
Well, even with that experience, they're gonna have over 40 acts.
40 acts, man, on
40
stage,
different
man.
people on the stage.
Man, we talking about a concert all day long.
Bro, it's
Right?
almost like if you name somebody, they're gonna be on it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Again, family, y'all check it out. Tony, tell us a little bit about, man, the experience down there, first time going. What is it like, man?
Let me tell you about that spring fling thing, man. I did that thing so many times I can't count them.
Wow.
Yes. The last one I did, I was there with I believe it might have been Mel with Rolls Royce, and Al Green was on the show. We didn't need no 40 people on there. It was like 5 acts, man. 4 or 5 acts, man. That's all it took, man, to handle 50,000 people, man. You know, and I like to say that by saying that I'm up for a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow.
You're up for an award.
Yes.
Man, where is that team, man? Where is that? That's the one down in Houston?
Yes.
Man, tell us about it, man.
Yeah.
You know, Twin and I, you know what I'm saying, have gun, we'll travel.
We'll travel, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it, man. We can't see it on the screen. Rap to us.
I believe I sent that to you, though.
I got it. But you know what I'm saying? But it's not about me, T, man. I told you, man. It's about you, baby. I told you that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, Mr. Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this man is
modest.
When you say he's not to the moon and back, this man is beyond the heavens, right? But his humility, man, I don't want to say it's in hell, right? But it's humility, right?
Yeah.
Man, listen, man, it's founded, man. He's well grounded, good people, and what have you. Tony, again, man, allow us to celebrate your celebrity, man.
Yeah.
You have came and you have changed the world, man.
You have done
You know what
so
I'm saying?
much.
You have changed the world. Again, family, we here with the best, and we told y'all we gonna bring the best, man. Listen, we deliver.
Yeah.
Again, Ken, man, thank you guys for coming and sharing this thing with us, man. We want to know a little more about a little more
Houston.
about right.
That Houston.
Tell us
trip.
first of all, Tony. Tell us a little bit about let us know about your award. Do they have a date that they're going to present it or what have you?
It's going to be Saturday, May 16, 2026 in Houston.
Okay, then, man, we got family and friends in Houston, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we always looking for a reason, man. We always looking for a reason to leave home, so we
What
can,
type of
so we can
event?
come back. Go ahead.
Yeah, what type
And,
of event?
Yes. So I'm very flattered, man, and I never thought I'd see this day come. I'm lost for words, man. You know,
Mhm.
it's all come from the heart. You know, from doing it. You know,
The music entertainment community
I'd like to share
Awards,
some of
an
it.
experience dedicated to honoring the voices, the vision, and the impact that continues to shape our culture. The honorees will be announced soon. Mecca Awards, where impact is the real encore.
Let's give you a little taste of it. They put my name in the hat, man, and they all rooted for me, man. I got calls from my friends from the Shy-Lights, and we just did so much, man. You know, a lot of people don't even know one of the songs that Beyonce did is one of the Shy-Lights songs.
Mm.
A lot of people don't even know that one of her hits. What's the one? Crazy. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That one, that's a Shy-Light song.
Wow.
Just change it, just change the lyrics, man.
Yeah.
And I come from the roots, man. So we're seeing like the new school always learn from the old school, you know.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Pick it up.
Right.
So, yeah, Tony, is that a private event, or is it going to be televised, or how
Yes.
the people? It's
Yes,
going to be televised.
Yes. So it's welcome whoever want to come. You know, it's open for you. You can come. You can definitely do that.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me this: how does playing music goes with your dancing, T, man? Because you know, man, you guys are so smooth on that dance floor, man. How does that coincide with you playing and knowing the melodic in the instruments and the movement of the body and you know the ups and downs, the fast and the slow tempo and all that? How does that play with you in music?
Oh man, it comes so many ways, man, that you have to feel it, man. You know, and when you work with the greats, man, if you come up, man, like me, when I come up, man, I can come up and I was go to the store for my mother, man, and I can hear Earth, Wind, and Fire rehearsing across the street.
Wow.
I remember those days, man. My mother sending me to go get some collard greens, man, and I hear Earth, Wind, and Fire, man, and I go over there and stand there and just watch them, you know, and stuff like that, and then doing talent shows at the Regal Theater where Michael Jackson come from Gary's only 20 minutes away. And we on the same talent shows with them.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't even know that the Shy-Lights are the ones that really made Michael, got him out there, because Marshall and his father and my father, they all worked at the steel mill together.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
Yeah, it was just a thing that it made sense for Diana Ross
to discover.
Right. It just made sense.
And another thing, man, when we was coming up on Saturdays, a lot of people don't know this, can't know about this. On Saturdays, we used to go downtown and stand in line to go on Soul Train.
Yeah.
Soul Train started in Chicago. Nobody know that. Every Saturday we used to go on Soul Train to dance.
Ain't that something, man?
For the train building.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
I remember,
Right. Ain't that something? You know what? Another
after
thing.
that, they started hiring people to dance.
Well, no, they didn't pay nobody. That was the thing. No, they didn't.
They had the same people to go.
Right, they didn't pay nobody. You know, and speaking of that, man. Huh?
They came down here to get the extra.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the
Better
extra
probably
from
Yeah,
right.
so yeah, so we used to go in there. I used to go in there and dance, and I also went on there to perform. You know,
Ain't that something, man?
yeah,
Yeah.
so, hey,
Yeah,
man,
we had the man, listen, Tony Cornelius was close to our age, and he used to come here for the YMCA. We grew up in the YMCA, and we got a chance to meet him, which is Don Cornelius' son.
Don's son Tony.
Right.
yeah, Ken know
And,
him too. Yeah,
I know
Yeah,
Tony.
so we used to see him every year during the summer. But yeah, man, yeah, I remember it being coming from Chicago and going there and what have you. Quite something. So do you guys know of any of the recordings or whatever, how to find them, the archives or whatever? That you probably
yeah,
probably find yourself.
you really got to dig for that stuff, man. You really do.
You really
man.
do. You really
It's
do.
there. It's there. You know, I have a few friends there that I can reach out for some of that, but yeah,
Right.
yes.
But I think what we're speaking of is the importance of knowing where the origins of things coming from.
Yeah.
And this is why, again, we're having this show, man. But we know that you guys are very passionate about
The
dance period.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stepping itself.
right.
What Ken, what would you change? You know what I'm saying? From what you see now back to the way that it was, or change that you think that needs to be changed in their community?
Make it free and make it back fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you, Tony?
I'll tell y'all the prices.
Yeah.
When we went out, man, look, man, we ain't paying no $100. Guys in Chicago ain't paying no $150 to go to a party. The party's mostly free, $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? That right there is ridiculous, man. Ain't that much stepping in the world. And like I say, we've been doing it since we was kids, man. That I don't like it. I mean, you can make your money, man, but I think that's just ridiculous.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And guys I grew up with, they don't do it. And the guys that I grew up with, they don't even get in the contest no more because you can't even judge us because, you know what I'm saying, you weren't even around to judge. So, you know what I'm saying? So my era and people that been around that I come up with, they're not going to do that. That's not good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and even with that, what they usually do with far as charging, they would set up a venue that which was a more elegant way, but you know, they would dress that way at the events, but all through the rest of the month or whatever, they didn't dress like that. You follow me? And it was like, you know, they wanted to just make their money at those events. You know,
Oh,
so they
yeah.
gonna make it high class. They make it high class and elegant for them to make their money.
Right.
But that's not their character all through the rest of the year. You follow me? Or you know, the rest of the time.
And that, and that would, not cut you off, but
No, go ahead.
that would take the fun out of it.
Yeah.
Like Tony was saying, you know, we would, I mean, in Chicago, you can go stepping 7 days a week. You know, when there was a big event, that's one thing. You know, even the big events were no more than $25, $35.
Right.
Yes. Now I can understand. If you join if you're getting in the contest.
Yeah.
You put up some contest money, you know, for the bowl, for the purse. You put the money in the purse. I can understand that. You follow me? But even with contests, me and Twin, that's something that we just don't do because we do recognize, even we twins, we dance different. You follow me? And you know,
but we would teach the same. You know what I mean? The foundation is
we teach the same, but we dance different because what we always tell people, what I tell people is this: we can show you the pattern of this dance, the cadence, and then your character is going to take over. You understand? However you present yourself to the world, that's what's going to take over. Some people are laid back and chill. You understand? Some people are hype, you know, and jovial or whatever. so their character takes over how they dance. That's basically how I view it, how I look at it.
Yeah, well,
You know?
you're absolutely right because 98% of the dance is attitude and confidence.
Yeah.
And see, and that's what a lot of the people that's learning, that's what they don't realize. You get your confidence on the dance floor, not in class.
Not in class. Exactly.
You learn to dance on the dance floor.
That's what we always say.
Right.
You can't read how to ride a bike. Can't nobody tell you how to ride a bike. The only way to learn how to ride a bike,
To get on it.
get on the bike. So that's what we say. Speaking of confidence, I think what I have observed, you know, in the different, well, not the difference, but what most Chicago stepping from what I have observed is a challenge where men like challenge one another. They having fun doing it. You know, they basically dancing with each other, but they still, it's a challenge. You know, it's almost like, man, I don't want to use the
Hip hop
no.
breaking.
No, I was gonna say it's almost like chaining two dogs together and letting them fight. I don't want to use that analogy.
No, but basically, I understand what you're saying, Tim, because there was a thing that we had in Chicago stepping. It was called man on man.
Thank you. Thank
And basically what that was, man on man, was a lot of footwork, and it was a battle. It was seeing if you can keep up with the same footwork. It was like being in a mirror, right?
you. Yeah, mirror. That's what they were. Okay.
You and this guy, you each other's mirror. So at one point in the dance, the first half of the dance, you keeping up with him. Everything he doing with his feet, you turn around, you doing with yours, just on the opposite side. And then it's his turn. Then he leads the turn. So it was always a battle. Yes.
It was always a battle with confidence. So you had to have confidence to get in. Yeah, and that's what I read into the Chicago dance. Right.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Right.
Whereas different, you know, from my point of view, swing out dancing here is a male leading the female.
Yeah. Well, I mean, back then, you know, coming up on the streets, I mean, in Chicago, you know, a lot of people say it was gangbangers, pimps, players, whatever.
Yeah.
In every hood. The dance come from the hood.
Yeah.
Now, back then, it wasn't a whole lot of females that caught on to the genre of the man-on-man stepping that could do it.
Got you.
There were a few that came out that could, like a John East, a Lady Taboo, and a few others. They were able to keep up with the footwork with a man. So they would battle with us.
Right.
We would see them at the spots and they'd be battling Chick Ricks and different places like that, you know? So, you know, there weren't many, you know, when women really started coming to the dance and to the stepping part of it, there was always boppers. You know, because we slow dance and we walked, which is another variation of stepping.
Yeah, okay, I can visualize that.
You know, that again go back to the tempo of the music.
Yes.
Up tempo, mid tempo, and slow tempo. The slower the music, the more you slow down, and before long you'll be slow dancing.
Yes.
If it picks up and being slow, then you walking, and then from walking to there, now you stepping, because the tempo of the music changes. So there's 3 variations of this dance, but we're speaking on man. Yeah, that was more like a battle, and that was mostly done by cats off the street. You know, we be on the street corners. You know, this my partner. Come on, who y'all partner? You know, at the house dance
all day long. All day long.
And that's how we learn how to do the dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our way of learning the music, learning the dance back in the beginning of the swing out was a towel on the doorknob.
We used those practices
on the doorknob and swing the door. That's where the swinging came from. It used to be fast dance because we had 2 speeds. Y'all had 3 speeds. The walk was y'all middle speed. ours was slow dancing or slow dragging
Mhm.
back in the day, where you huddling up with a woman and you grinding. And
Right.
then we had fast dance. So that's how they went from, fast dance. But all in all, the swing out was the way that they learned how to do it, by swinging on the door. That's where the word, the name of the dance came from.
That's how I got turned. Okay.
Swinging the door and swinging the belt or the towel. This is what our mother used to tell us all the time. Baby, just tie a towel to the door and just swing it. And wherever you feel, that's what you're gonna do.
That's so funny that you said that, twin, because a lot of our practice drill coming up, you know what we was to do?
What's that?
We would take our mother's stockings and tie the hip part to the door, and then you got two legs, and it was elastic. So that way, it would give you your balance, and you can learn the pattern from a pair of stockings. For real.
Wow. Yeah. That centrifugal force. That's basically what you was dealing with, centrifugal force.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
That's like I say now. Once again,
The roots,
that's
man.
why,
That's the roots.
that's why we do what we do. You follow me? That's why we're here talking to you all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
right.
we got to get down to the roots of our lifestyle. Because if you recognize, if you know the roots, you recognize the fruit. And so basically, this is what we need. This is what we need in our community.
Right.
You follow me? I just said to my me and Twin went to work on a young lady's car, and I just said to her just the other day, the more technology we get, the further we are from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And she understood that. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
So the more that we have, you know how they say somebody whisper in somebody's ear, and then by the time you get on the other side of the room, the whisper has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the more we allow these people to teach this dance from somebody that just graduated, you follow me? And they think that they have the facility in which to teach, the further they get from the original sentence that was taught, that was said. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
And so this right here is a gripe that I have. This is something that I see is these new jacks coming in and don't know jack.
Exactly.
Y'all don't get my joke.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I come and don't know Jack.
Again, sir, we're here. The best life ever. What we love, we laugh, and we learn how to live
our best life.
life together. I'm Blue Bull.
I'm Red Bull.
Hey man, we do this. We bring on the resource. We bring on the philosophers, brother, call them. We bring on the businesses, the experiences, and what have you, man, because we want to make sure and ensure that you learn to live your best life. Hey man, this is what it's about. Ken, we got Ken and Tony here. Man, I want to ask you guys on our outro, man, what is it about dance here and this community here?
Do y'all see?
That you guys, Tony, what would you want to change most in this swing out community? I mean, this dance community. I say dance because we're having the same problems. We're plain and simple.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask the question before you answer that. Let me ask y'all a question. Coming from Chicago and coming to Fort Worth and seeing the difference in the dance style, what do y'all see about the swing out dance opposed or different from the stepping era? Is it? I'm just gonna ask it like that. What is it that y'all see? Is it what you call it? Attractive to you all, or do y'all, you understand? Like when we would see stepping, when I would see stepping, it was attractive to me. You follow me? to see something different. That was something I want to go up to Chicago and learn, or just watch those men do it, because it's exciting to me. I was attracted to it. You know, just knowing the difference between the dance. I'm just asking that.
Oh, well, from my perspective, you know, I done seen some cold cats in this swing out game, including the two of you, you know. The only thing that's different about it is the pattern of the dance and sometimes the tempo of the music. You know, it's swing out, their tempo is more up tempo and more mid tempo than it is a slow tempo. Stepping, like I say, when we on a fast tempo and stepping, you listening to some things like some James Brown, some things that's real poppy, snappy. That's the upside to us on the up tempo of it, of the dance. And then of course, you know, our dance can completely slow down, you know, and it still be stepping. The difference I see between the two dances is basically the tempo.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and the music of, you know, the tempo of the music that get played. Because, you know, I can go to a place where they just do swing out, and I find it difficult because I can't keep constantly going to fast tempo music.
Got you. I understand. I see now. Yeah. Yeah. Because way I viewed the stepping, it was just a smooth, you know, just a smooth little old dance to me. It was smooth, you know, with many, you know, jagged steps and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
variation, many variations
many
within the pattern of the
variations.
dance. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I saw. Yeah. Tone.
Yeah.
What about you on that one, Tony?
Hey man, I see a whole lot of stuff different, man. I really don't want to go there, man. Really, it's the vibe for me, man. And you got to stay humble, you know. Like it's different. The women here is different from where I come from.
Wow.
I mean, like when you step in here, women tell you how to dance.
Oh wow.
They lead you.
I'm gonna get real with you, man. They tell you how to dance, man. And so I really hate to say it, but I have my picks, man. Sometimes when I go out, I just and I'm not like that. I'm free-hearted with everybody, man. I get along with everybody.
Right.
I was raised that way, man. You know, I'm humble. Never been a Sadidi type, stuck-up type of guy. Nothing, man. I wasn't raised that way, man. And you can see that with many artists I played with, man. So I wouldn't play with none of these greats, man. And every one of these artists I played with, man, I never asked for the gig for none one of them. They all came and got me, man. Because of what I bring to the table, man. You know what I'm saying?
And what you do.
Yes. So, but like I say, man, I just want the women to start being more humble and treat guys with respect, and the guys do the same thing. Because I have stepped with women in the floor, and they told me I was in their lane, and I just put my hands up, man. From there, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know.
Well, you know, again, Tony, you're right, man. It has gotten a bit out of hand, and this is why we're having a conversation. Again, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Ken. We're gonna ask the first time, right? Then we're gonna start telling, and then we're gonna start boycotting. We gotta change what's going on, Tony. Like you say, women, you don't run this. You don't run the dance, right? The dance is the dance itself, right? Attitudes and all that. We're not finna deal with. We don't care about what you think about this and that and what have you. Twin and I, we don't have no dogs in the race. We don't have no friends, and we don't deal with none of that. We deal with what's righteous. Right. And so again, and that is making sure that whatever this dance was intended to do, that it be well carried out, and that's the dance community, period. We're not here again to make no apologies. I don't have no regrets in life, Tony. You know what I'm saying? No remorse nor regrets.
Yeah, do it from the heart, man. I do everything from the heart, man. Always been like that, man. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And
it's
some things in this community that
Needs
we
to be
want
addressed.
right that need to be addressed, and more than that need to be changed. And this is why we're having this conversation, man, because I knew that you guys was passionate about this dance, and we're gonna have more of you and more others on as well. And we're gonna continue talking about this thing and doing something about it. Twin and I, we're about action, we're about movement and what have you. The reason that we haven't been in this is because we're not about to talk. And so once we figure out that it's something needs to be done and what have you, and it's time.
You know, Tony, you said something about the women and the way that they dance and conduct themselves. Do you see a difference in the style of the men down south, different from Chicago, the original? Do you see a difference?
It's a big difference. Yeah.
Do you think it's watered down, or it's got too much salt and pepper on it, or what difference do you see? Or is it the attitudes? I mean,
well, you definitely have the attitudes too. You know, you have a lot of that. You have more of that down here than you have in Chicago. We don't have that. We don't have guys mostly like that. The cockiness coming in, looking hard like a game banger. You know, I see a lot of that too. You know, and that's what it's not about, because ain't nobody scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not. You know?
Right.
But so and the dance ain't about that. So don't come in looking hard and all that, because you sure ain't scaring me. You know, so it's not, dance is not about that. It's a humble dance. So, you know, respect the people that comes to the party. I respect you as a man, you respect me as a man. You step on my shoe, I'm sure ain't gonna step on yours. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the women should do the same thing. You know, if somebody asks you to dance, you know, get a guy to dance. With these attitudes, it needs to stop. You know, like I said, I didn't had a few occasions like that dancing with women. You know, and you know, it was crazy. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know, Tony, I heard someone say something about quantity and quality, as if we care about who be in this dance. I don't care about who be in this dance.
Yeah.
Right. I care about the dance.
Quality.
Right. The quality. Because I don't care if I have 100 women that I don't like dancing with, or if I have 0 that I do like dancing with. It don't matter to me. Right. I'd rather dance with nobody before I let you mess up this dance. So that's the thing about it. Again, man, thank you guys for coming on and what have you.
Ask Tony, what you have in line? What you have in line, Tony? You know, on your way out.
Hey man, stay humble and just love the dance, because that's not what Chicago is about. Chicago is humble. I grew up doing it with my mother and brothers and sisters, man. You know, my older brothers and sisters, man, went to Cooley High. I used to run in Cooley High when I was a little boy. You know, and all that movie, if you see Cooley High, man, that was fun, man. All those scenes, man, I used to ride my bike in that movie. All those scenes, man, it hurts me to even watch Cooley High. Wow. Because I used to ride my bike through all those scenes. The restaurant they went in, and the guy ran through the back door, chasing the guy through the alley. I used to run through all of that, man. So when I see that movie, it hurts me.
Martha, with that meat cleaver. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, yeah. Hey, man, I used to go in that restaurant all the time.
Wow.
I lived right around the corner, man. And you know, that and Good Times. Hey, man, it was rough in that neighborhood, man. It was killing all the time. And man, to survive that, hey, man, I lost a lot of people, man. And then to come here and to go through other stuff, man, you don't want to go through that, man. So people don't even know what you've been through and the struggle that you've been through to go through what you have, man. And I'm very blessed, man, to come out to be a musician, man. I learned young, and history speaks for itself, man. You know, I played with over 40 major artists that you see every day. You know, I did up my dreams, man. You know, from Soul Train, American Bandstand, Apollo. I didn't travel the world, man, you know, and I just try to stay humble, man. And dancing, just like riding a bicycle, because we just grew up doing it, you know, as a kid. And we do it from the heart. So all this ego stuff and all that, man, it needs to stop, man, because it's not about that. So just keep it real. Just go out and have a great time. And life is short, you know, life is really short, you know. And
all right.
leave it at that, man. For me,
Man,
yeah.
you've been doing this since 1972, man. Man, what is this dance to you, man? And what you looking forward to be from now on, man? Because we're going to change this thing. Go ahead.
Man, my passion will always remain. No one could take that from me because, like I say, I know who I am. I just want to see it come back to the way it was just all love. It didn't matter, you know, if you can really dance or not. Just the idea of getting together with people and having a good time and laughing and joking and dancing and enjoying yourself. That's the type of atmosphere. The atmosphere now, I would like to see that change. Like I say, Tony say walking a place and it's mean mugging and, you know, it's like, where's the joy? You know? So I just want to see the joy come back.
Right.
That's what I'd like to see come back.
Man, hey family, y'all heard it?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
You know what I'm saying? The best life ever, where we love, we laugh,
And we learn.
Learn how to live our best life together. Of course, I'm Blue Bull.
I'm Red Bull.
Man, listen, big ups to our producer, Mr. Derek Simmons,
Simmons,
DS
man.
Sound.
DS Sound.
You know what I'm saying? To Nora, you know what I'm saying, baby? We're ready to get on that bus and go down there
You missed the bus.
and have some fun down there in Mobile, Alabama. Thank you again for the invite. And guess what, family? We invite you guys as well.
Right.
Y'all come on, get on.
Make sure
and
you
let's-
tell them I said hi, Blue.
I sure will, man. Listen, man.
Get down to Alabama. Tell them.
Man, listen, Mel the Mac. You know what I'm saying? My boy Boo J gonna be down there.
Right.
You OG realist.
Man.
Shoppers
Shoppers
are done. We go, man, then Sunshine, the singer. I mean, listen, we're finna go out there.
Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy, man. We finna go down and enjoy
Texas
ourselves.
takeover.
The Texas Takeover Mac and my boy Gator. You know what I'm saying? Bro, call him Gator back, man. We
Gator.
finna go down there and have some fun. Again, family, y'all need to get on the bus. Y'all see the flyer on the screen there. Man, look for it on our page as well.
Yeah.
Tony, how do we find you? Ken, how do we find you? Again, thank you guys for sharing
Blessing us
your
with your
experience.
celebrity.
Exactly. How do we find you, Tony, man? And you know, I know that you sent me some things on we just couldn't get it on. Some links of being on stage with Mel and all that stuff, man. How are you on YouTube, Instagram? Well, how do we find
Yes,
you?
I am on YouTube. I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Look up here.
And it's Tony what? Tony what again, family?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook.
Yeah. Tony, what's your under what name?
On Facebook, it's going to be Tony Maltbia.
Mm-hmm. Spell it for him, Tony. Man, listen, that's a good bit.
T-O-N-Y. That's Maltbia.
That's it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ken, man, listen, man. Boy, hey, bro, Ken said he gonna show us a few moves.
Man.
And boy, we
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
he
this
bad boy,
stuff.
man. Hey,
You know what? You know what, Ken?
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting. I didn't want to learn stepping from nobody from South. I've been waiting for somebody up north to come down and teach me the original way of stepping. And that's that's what that is. Yeah. And a lot of people can contest and say, hey, Red Bull, hey, he don't step. And this is the reason why. I want to go to the root. You follow me? If you know the root, you recognize the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, you can find me. Anybody interested, like I said, you can find me. I have a page called A Stepper's Journey. There's a bunch of valuable information on there about the history of the dance, and there's a few videos on there. You know, like I say, I don't do a class setting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if people reach out to me, I reach out to people. I do private lessons, and I ain't charging like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Where you located?
I'm located in Houston, Texas as of now.
Right,
Okay.
right. Ooh, but Ken, we're gonna have you back on, man. Both of you guys, because I know that Houston wasn't pleased with stepping coming that way. And you say that you was also in Atlanta and what have you. Man, we got to visit there. And you know what I'm saying? Again,
Speaking of Houston wasn't pleased. You know, Dallas wasn't pleased with Swing Out coming to Dallas.
Right. And this is another reason why we're not pleased with it. D-Town stepping and all, I mean, swing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we're gonna visit that, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna get some straightening, and we're gonna get some straightening,
Yeah.
right? It's Swing Out, right? And right. And so again, you know, man, we got a lot of people that we're gonna address, and like I say, man, we mean what we say, and fight go with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Guess what, Ken?
What's going on?
I go with it.
We double team.
I go with it. That's right.
But no, real talk, man. We're trying to get an understanding, man.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that people know and understand that we're about the upliftment of fallen humanity, and that's with all of us going up, man. And so the best thing in the world is understanding. Thank you guys again for joining us.
Right.
Again, family, we're here. You know what I'm saying?
The best live
ever.
We got our two celebrities on the show. You know where celebrity come from, Ken?
Where it come from, bro?
The word celebrity means you need to be celebrated. That's celebrity.
Oh,
Bingo.
bingo
Oh, yeah,
point.
now I remember.
Now I got it.
Again, family, make sure you like, share, and follow all the Xerox Twins social media.
Yeah.
That's Xerox, start with a Z and ends with a Z. You know what I'm saying? Make
If
sure
nothing else, you can follow us, man. It's all about following, man. It doesn't cost you a dime to follow.
Right.
Just share a little bit of time.
Right. Just to share, man. Of course, we got stars as well. You guys can bless us with the stars and what have you.
Yes.
Hey, man.
And comments as well.
Right.
Make sure that
donations as well, family. Y'all know that we're going to bring you some things that's well worth millions, right? We got these billion dollars
on the
worth of celebrity right now. $1 billion worth of celebrity on the platform right now. But again, real talk, family. Hey, man, we always in social media with what, bro?
We always in social media with be humble, become more knowledgeable. That way you won't be vulnerable.
And I always say, we all we got. And we all we need. Love. And become lovable. That's right, family. Hey, man, next week, 8-ish, y'all got the Xerox Twins again, the best live ever.
Best live.
Thank you so much. Hey, D. You know what I'm saying? DS Sounds, right?
DS Sound.
Man, we out of here.
We out of here.
Thanks again, fellas.
More
love. Much love and respect.
One love, y'all. One love.
Mobile, Alabama, get ready for the biggest Southern Soul Blues show in the world. Green Flame Music Festival 2026. Going down Saturday, April 11th at Mobile, Alabama. Starring Tucker. King George.
I gotta leave, baby. Gotta get away somehow. Gotta find me somewhere.
EJ Jones.